Someone here is stepping up to the plate and feeling brave. You are right on the money. You don't have high standards for no reason. And don't let anyone give you advice right now that you know is wrong. If you know that you need to leave a certain situation or that somebody going through an awakening is for their highest good, somebody telling you to leave when you know you need to stay or stay when you know you need to leave, you're tuning all of this out. Fake friends, fake family members, people and their fake advice, people that are false prophets that make you feel like you're never getting it together. This balancing act is done. You are on the money. You had it right the first time. Every day that goes by that you don't step towards this, you feel like you're disrespecting yourself. And you yourself and you are going to sprinkle some respect on your name. You are going to remind everybody of why you set the bar up here, why you maneuver the way that you do, why you don't give an F about anybody's opinion. You don't care. You're going through a big breakthrough where everyone around you is in for a very rude awakening. The things that you believed in and the things that you wanted to manifest with your whole heart are starting to come to fruition. You are on the money. Oh, I should have got my cash register out. You are on the money. You could be exhausted, emotionally spent from what am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? What day am I going to do this? What time am I going to do this? But I'm going to do it. You are about to stand on business, and it is going to shake up everyone around you. They're not even going to know what to say. You are right now the talk of the town because people feel like you're up to something and they don't really know what you're up to. They're like, I know they're doing something. I know they got something going on. Like, you got things cooking. I don't have my calculator out either. Okay, sorry, you guys. It's been a long day. People are constantly throwing dirt on your name, but guess what? The tables are turning. They've been mixing it up in that crock pot. They've been mixing it up in that cauldron. And now all of the plans that they had are going poof. They are backfiring. They're going up in smoke. And anything that they try to say about you is going to make them look bad. This lunar eclipse is changing your whole life. Now, remember, these messages are timeless. So whatever big transit is going on in your life, whatever awakening, whatever big aha moment, whatever epiphany, you are seeing it through. And this could be terrifying to you. But you are scary accurate for a reason. You are on the money for a reason. Everyone is about to make a shocking discovery that the rumors they would usually spread aren't going to hit the same. The negative energy they would normally send your way is not going to hit the same. You are moving to a level unseen. And everything that you ever wanted is going to be obtained. Your happiness, your freedom. I'm seeing that you're making space so you can not only enjoy life more, but plant flowers, grow flowers, and smell them. You are stopping, slowing down to enjoy your feast, to enjoy your parade, to enjoy your sanctuary and your table. You know that you have a place at this table and it has been being prepared for 5 to 6 years. Riddle me what? 5 to 6 years your table has been being prepared in the presence of your enemies, and now they're coming up, knocking on your door with the F-ish, and they ain't got doilies, they ain't got china, they don't even have a pie, they have the drama that they normally bring. But when they get to this door, they're going to realize that they are at the wrong address. You see through people for a reason, and this is to protect you. You're really going to be listening to that right now. Your psychic abilities are on the money. So if you are picking up what I'm putting down, affirm it below. My psychic abilities are spot on. Scary accurate. On the money. My manifestations on the money. My protection on the money. Even though you could be an introvert, that is going to be changing. Even though you could be in your spicy hermit mode or regular schmegular hermit mode. I don't think there's anything regular about it. You are tapping into wisdom, prayer, gratitude. You're picking up where you left off on certain things that maybe you left behind that were a really good part of your life. Let's say meditation was a good part of your life, prayer, doing affirmations, working out, things that you really enjoyed, but you've just been pushing to the side because of all of this effery that you've had to deal with. So you are going to take a chance on yourself. You're going to stop being mean to yourself because you've been feeling incredibly confused. Oh my gosh, what should I do? And I don't feel like you're confused on if or if you should not. It's when. It's when you should do this. It's almost like you want to make sure that there are no interruptions when you go forth with this plan. And everyone is going to be in disbelief because they're at the wrong door. They're at the wrong address. They're not getting to see what they thought they were going to get to see. And their dark energy cannot affect you anymore. I'm hearing you are in the clear. You are ready for blast off. The tables are turning, and these people that paid for certain services, they paid to do things to you or to have things done, all of this was just a big waste of time. I'm seeing that you're going to also be doing more researching, more reading, polishing up on your abilities. So if you're a tarot reader, polishing up on those abilities. If you're a psychic, if you're in the spiritual community, if you are a chosen one, there are certain passions that you have. There are certain things that you want to do. And this is that time where this is being supported because you know that if you don't make this move, you're going to get left behind. You feel like there is a portal that has opened up for you, and you are certain that it is not going to be open for that long. You know that if you wait too long, something else is going to take place. Now, I am getting the more that you wait, the more uncomfortable this will become for you. And I feel like that has been happening over the course of the last 2 to 3 weeks. Every time you go near this energy, it just like repels you. It makes you cringe. It gives you the ick. You don't even know how you lasted here or there this long. You're like, how did I even survive, exist, thrive in this environment? It also shows you how incredibly protected you are. 1111 on my timer. You are seeing angel numbers everywhere, but most of all, 1111 and 111. Whatever big transit, eclipse, lunar eclipse, Saturn's return is going on in your life right now, you know that everything is going to change from that day forward. You are done giving an F about the wrong people, about the wrong circumstances. Like, you're done trying to make sense of it. You are also being prompted to not turn up on these haters. These people that thought it would be so easy to take your spot, so easy to mimic what you're doing and imitate you. You're not flattered by their imitation at all. I am seeing that because the normal things that people do, talking on your, speaking dirt on your name, throwing spell work, None of that's working. So they're trying the old do-si-do, let's just, you can't sit with us type of ish. That's what they're trying to do right now. Trying to make you feel pushed out, like, look how we all love on one another over here and we don't talk to you. As if you ever needed their love. You've been going through your own dark night of the soul from a breakup, from a divorce, from a separation, or for something that you know that like you can't unsee it. You are seeing somebody for who they are, and right now you are choosing, am I going to stick it out or am I going to leave? But you will know very clearly what you're supposed to do. And that is why you are spot on. You are on the money. You don't have high standards for no reason. You are showing people that they better climb or they will not be in your life. They better find that ladder and they better climb. I'm seeing that the minute, the day, the hour that you go to start auto-correcting your life, the sun is going to come out. I'm hearing the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. Don't ask me to sing. Please don't. Ten of Pentacles. You are going to be able to create stability for your family, opportunities for your household. This is such a big deal from where you have started and where you've come from. You might feel like you don't need much. You're like, I really don't need much. I just need to know I have enough for the bills. I can eat. I can do things that I want to do, and I can maneuver comfortably. But the main thing that you want is to obtain freedom. So everyone's, walking around like, oh my gosh, did you hear about so and so? They're up to something. I feel like they're up to no good. Everyone's trying to resuscitate or regurgitate some old news about you, and they're looking very foolish. Some old gossip about you, and it's looking really foolish, like nobody's paying attention to them. You also could be going through a lot of different waves of emotions because this is something big that you are getting out of the way. This is something big that you are releasing. This is one of the biggest things that you've ever purged because it's been in your life for 5 to 10 years. 5 to 10 years, maybe even longer, something has been a part of your life. And so you closing out this cycle, you're like, I just need one more sign that it's going to be okay. There might be for a special, I don't want to say special, for a small few of you, there might be someone that is about to go through a major rebirth and breakthrough, but it's going to take a while. And that could give you guys the space that you need, but you will know if that is for you. Everyone else is parting from something. I'm seeing paper torn. So everyone else is like tearing up a contract. And there's only a small few of you that are going to be not tearing up a contract, but just like throwing it up in a cloud and letting it pend. It's going to be pending. But I don't see that you're going to hold your life back for this person or this situation. I'm seeing that you're going to be working on yourself and they're going to be working on themselves. And if you guys are meant to be, if you're meant to come back together, you will know because the universe will conspire and you will get very clear signs. You are really good at your abilities. Like, you don't need to second guess them. Like, oh my gosh, am I seeing what I'm seeing? Am I knowing what I'm knowing? You're really good at seeing things before they happen. Just so you know, you're really good at seeing things before they happen, before they take place. You know how to get out of danger before something takes place. You will get a bad feeling. You will have a dream. Something will tell you. You are becoming the emperor. You are taking control of your life in every aspect. Affirm it below. I am taking control of my life in every aspect. I love this. You could be feeling really nervous, but a nervous excited. Let's be clear. For those of you that are getting ready to tear up a contract, yes, this is new. But just as much as it's scary, it's also very exciting. And you know it's going to be exhilarating. You know it's going to be what's best for you. And you're finally ready to make that decision. You are finally ready to take that leap. But you also could be working through some anger, some sadness, some rage. Remember, do not turn up on these people on the way out because they will do anything to get the best of you. Are you feeling me? You maybe have been running on fumes and you feel so drained by this decision that you make, and you're just starting to get your second wind. And as you get the second wind, you're realizing, okay, I am the generational curse breaker for a reason. Yes, oh, Maron, it can be so exhausting, but I got this. I am going to be the first millionaire in my family. Part of the reason that you need to get away from these contracts or these cycles is because there's going to be a great many people that you help with your purpose. And I love that you're going to have all of this space for gratitude. When you start getting mad about the people trying to pull you up out of your seat, when you start getting mad about the people that want to pluck the crown right off of your head, I want you to think of how grateful you are. I want you guys to think of 3 things. We haven't done this in a long time. I want you guys to think of 3 things that you are grateful for. I feel like it would be a good idea to be really aware of that right now because of how much the devil is trying to drag you the other direction. Trying to make you feel like you already missed that call. You didn't answer the call. Now it's gone. That opportunity is not gone. Yes, you do have a very slim window of time. That's why you urgently need this message. But you are prophetic. You are a vessel. You are the divine's assistant. And part of the reason you have to close out this cycle is for what you're going to be to the world, what you're going to be to the collective, to the public, to the internet, to social media. Do not turn up on these people and slow down how you negatively speak to yourself. You have been doing a whole merry-go-round with how you talk to yourself. I know some of you guys could be feeling crazy, like, oh my gosh, I was nice to myself, mean to myself. Nice. You're going through a lot of different shifts in your hormones. There's a lot of different things that you're shedding, that you're purging, especially that are from your childhood. Things that you are addressing. Release the doubt. Release the disbelief that this could possibly be for you. This freedom, this liberation. You are about to make a very surprising discovery. I'm hearing it was always you. From day one, it was always you. You were always going to be chosen. You are always going to be the light. I'm hearing by the end of this week, you're going to be feeling a lot better and glad that you did whatever you did. Glad that you tore up whatever contract you tore up. You are beautiful. So many people are stunned by your talents, your gifts, your abilities, your gratitude, your heart. You have a pure heart. Now, I am seeing that some people are getting very competitive with you, and this could be people that maybe you thought were your friends or people that you know on social media. These people are starting to see you as a threat because they're starting to see how much work you actually have to put in to do what you do. I'm going to say that again. Some people are starting to figure out that whatever path you've been on, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And you've been doing it for a long time or a lot longer than other people. And someone is trying to pretend like they're not exhausted and they're like low-key shading you and you're catching it. So if you were wondering, I wonder if that person was kind of throwing shade at me, you are on the money. You are on the money. This person wants you to believe that you're false, wants you to believe that maybe you could be better. Maybe you're not that great. Certain things that you do, like, I don't know how to say this. When you're around people and you irritate their dark side that they're still working on, and not all of us have perfect days, obviously, but when it's broadcasted in front of a bunch of people or on social media and you see it or you hear about it, you nailed it the first time. You heard it the first time. Okay, so again, it's one thing to do something and it's one thing for them to do something and think about it. Like, oh, it's a thought I had. It was negative about the collective and I shouldn't have thought that. And it's one thing, it's a whole other thing to broadcast that. Well, actually, I don't know if collective's doing it right. I don't know if they're who you should like or listen to or this and this and that. It's very backhanded. And these people think that you won't catch it. You could be a Leo sun, moon, or rising, a Cancer sun, moon, or rising. The energy that you could be dealing with is maybe a Gemini, a Capricorn. Either way, these people are saying certain things about you because you're bossing up, because you don't give up, and also because they're figuring out how hard it is to do what you do. When people see you, they think like, I can do that, it'd be so easy. But they're slowly being grinded down behind the scenes, because on some days they might not do that for the right reasons. So you are being shown right now who your true friends are. Maybe you were thinking about supporting someone and it wasn't necessarily blind support. You just don't see them as a threat. You're rooting them on, cheering them on. And these people want to keep you down. So maybe you're not doing as well as them financially or performing as well, but you're stable. You're always steadily and stably producing. And people think that it's going to be so easy to do that. Like, oh, I can do that. I can do what they do. But then when they come to find out that you do that relentlessly and you do that with God, they're going to think twice before bad-mouthing you again. People that have been bad-mouthing you are being taught a lesson, whether they are exhausted, whether they're running on a hamster wheel, whether they're dealing with karma, whatever it is. People are not allowed to talk badly about you. Someone is praying that your energy gets zapped. You are being shown what friendships are an illusion, who you should not be maybe getting so close to, because there's a separation there as well for whatever reason. Someone is praying for your star power to run out or fizzle, because people, they want to count you out. They know better than to do that. Riddle me what? People want to count you out, but they know better than to do that. And if they really want to think that, then I mean, they're about to be shookity shook, because it's never going to happen. You are being resuscitated. You are being brought back to life, where you get to have more wish fulfillment, more happiness, more harmony and peace in your life. And that has not been easy for you to obtain, because for so long you did not feel that you were worthy, but you know now that you have the audacity, that you are brave enough to do so. You are going to be courageous in taking this step and taking this leap, and it is going to make you feel so good. You are going from, I really don't know, I'm kind of nervous, I'm a little scared, to, no, I'm getting my power back. I am hopeful. I'm going to remain hopeful. And yeah, I feel like for some reason, you're going to be reaching out to a couple of people to say like, hey, how do you do? Hope all is well, da 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 da. And you might be shown a little bit like how some of these people feel about you, because people really like to pretend that they don't see you. So let's talk about that, because for some reason you need to know about this message or that part. There are people that are far more busy that see you. Okay? Far more busy. And these other people are not as busy. And they try to pretend to not see you. That is a sign. That is a sign for you. You are becoming the spiritual teacher. You are believing that you are a spiritual teacher. Maybe others around you that are really competitive, they don't want you to feel like you're doing that right. Like you're not spiritual enough. You're not accurate enough. And there are different teachers for everyone that learns in a different way. There is no really like wrong way or right way to do that. So I don't know where that's coming from, but it's just to protect you. To just like that. Zoom out. You are zooming out. You are finally believing that you can teach even though you are not an expert. But I do see that you're going to be learning different concepts. You're going to be reading more. I don't know. You got some things going on behind the scenes, but I definitely recommend that you keep them quiet, because all of these fake acquaintances are keeping one eye on you. They're like, I got to keep my eye on them because they don't ever be given up. And it's like, why don't you just mind your business and worry about yourself? Like, these people think that you're concerned and you're really not. You have relief coming in. Spiritual support, spiritual relief, financial relief. Because you are making a big decision where you are unplugging a source. So this is like being plugged into something that you're like, oh, actually, it's dark in here. It's kind of janky. I need to unplug this. This cord isn't working good. It's all torn up. And it's just, yeah. And you know that if you keep trying to plug in this torn up cord, that it's going to electrocute you. It's going to zap you at one point. So you're like, I'm going to get all of these other plugs ready that are new, these new connections, but these other ones where it's like tethered, tattered, you don't trust it, and you have that feeling that you could possibly get shocked, zapped, or zzz. No, you're not doing it. Mind games backfired. You're going to stand tall on what time it is. This is not your first rodeo. I feel like these people are a lot younger than you, too. See, don't worry. Help is coming. So if you've been feeling really zapped of energy, you're looking at this one source and you're like, yeah, that is the problem. I'm getting rid of that. My whole existence is now rejecting it. And the more you stay tethered to this, the more you're getting shocked, zapped, the more you're anxiously worried about, like, what is that plug doing when I'm not around? You're also wondering, yeah, like, how am I gonna get through this? It's like you're walking through sludge. The more you stay connected to this, it's like the more you're anxiously worrying, the more negatively you're talking to yourself, the more you doubt yourself. So it's like God is going to make this harder for you to be around the longer you stay in it, if you are not supposed to be there. And I just got a confirmation. Yeah. If you are not supposed to be there, it is going to get harder and harder for you to maneuver. Not because you're not protected, but to show you like, hey, let's unplug. You are going to make your ancestors proud. You are about to make God, the divine source, very proud. And this is because you are uprooting things that you used to cherish. F nostalgia. You are uprooting things that you used to cherish. And now the culture and everything has changed. So you're like, you know what? I don't feel like this is going to be good. This is like being friends with someone and then all of a sudden they switch up, and so you feel uncomfortable in their home. So you're like, I don't know what's going on over here, but I don't feel comfortable. It's like going to that job that you used to love going to and now it's all weird. So you're like, mm-mm. I'm hearing that George Michael song, I Can Be Your Father Figure. Somebody wants to believe like, oh my gosh. Somebody wants to believe they're a rat, a snake, a snitch. They want to believe that like, I can be your father figure. I don't need you to be my father figure. You are iconic in your own way and very timeless. But somebody is trying to like give you this illusion of like, yeah, I can teach you. Ooh, there's a tower coming in for whoever this is. So just stand back. You know when people are getting full of themselves. You already know. The Magician. You've got resources too. So let them keep cooking and concocting. And so you got acquaintances and long-time enemies. All of these contracts are being torn to shreds. Affirm it below. These contracts are being torn to shreds. I'm on the money. Yeah. Okay. Someone likes the attention they get acting like you. And I've been getting this a lot for the collective. But I don't think you pay attention to these people again. But for some reason, it's being brought to your attention. But you don't pay attention to these people normally. These people have been trying to imitate you behind the scenes, and God is showing you why that is dangerous. Because they're not a real friend. They're not, I don't know, you're just choosing to be very careful. Very, very careful. And that's why you've been in this hermit mode, like sinking into your wisdom, your knowledge, your resources. But yeah, you got some swag jackers here, and they're like, oh yeah, if I act like Sally Sue, I'm gonna get all this attention, but it's not authentic to them, so it won't last. Okay, it will not last. Okay. You are a lucky charm. You are the walking love spell. You are the galactic truth serum. So you are about to remind everyone why you are the truth in your own way. You are a spiritual teacher in your own right. People want to know the art of how you make people fall in love with you. You're like this teddy bear, but you can also go beast mode. You're continuously pivoting and changing your life. So don't let these people fool you that they don't fight with people or that their life is all kumbaya and together. Sometimes it's good to share the hardships and the fact that like you're not always having a great time. And that you also mind your business. You try not to judge people too harshly. We naturally judge people, and you try to not, make assumptions about what people got going on in their life. But you are going to be blocking a lot of people. That could have to do with that one cord that will zippity zap you if you give it the chance to. So you are not going to let devil energy entice you or tempt you back to, oh, just duct tape the cord. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. There's also another big decision that you're going to be making, and it's something that's really going to better your life. Do not let anyone try to talk you out of that. It is a dream of yours for a reason. Keep your dreams tight to the chest, because if you go to ask anybody about it, they're going to lie to you. They're going to lie to you. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, you don't need that. Or they're going to tell you the wrong person to go to. They're just going to give you false information. You really want to be around people that are authentic right now, not people that live in a fantasy world. And you don't want to be around people that project that you live in a fantasy world. So you are being shown who to not trust, because in this new era, many people, once they figure out, they're going to try to sneak their way back in. I've been supporting you the whole time. I've been loyal the whole time. No, they haven't. No, they haven't. They weren't anywhere around when you were a hot mess. And if they were pretending not to be. So you know who you can't count on right now. And this person or people, they're very conceited. But they try to maybe project that you're conceited. What the frick is this? Whoa. Whoa. OnlyFans, building a life together. Someone is trying to build their life on a lie. They're like, oh, this is how I make money. And they really are doing something else. I don't know who that is. But listen to your intuition, because you have seen these storylines from the past of people doing something similar. Okay, let me see if I get any other tarot. And I'm going to pull out my Game of Thrones deck. I want to give a shout out to my hairdresser and my lash girl. They spoiled me today, and I'm so grateful. I'm also going to be linking these pimple stickers down below if anybody needs them. They're amazing, and they come in the cutest little compact. I love the different colors that they come in. Oh, I did not shuffle that very well. But yeah, you are going to be this silent millionaire, and where you thought you could be very generous or share, you might be seeing like, oh, I don't think I could be telling people all the things that are going on in my life, but I'm hearing that you will achieve everything that you set out to achieve. If you wanted stability or to get out of debt, if you wanted to be able to be home more so you could cook, if you wanted to get your kids out of daycare and be, a stay-at-home mom, it doesn't matter what it is, like, you're going to achieve that. There's a reason why your standards are high. Everybody else is looking at you like you're crazy, and they don't understand the strength that you have. Maybe one day they will, but right now they don't. And so these people are being tested, and you are being shown like, hey, they're not sending the best energy your way. Just stand back. Stand back. Everybody's in their feelings, and these people want to steal more than you realize. You could be thinking, not little Johnny next door, no way. Not Cindy Lou Who down the street, no way. Yeah, yes way. They're praying that like you won't see this coming, or you won't think that it's them. Someone's got a holier than thou attitude. That's going to catch up with them. That is going to catch up with them. You know what you know, and you said what you said, and you don't have to prove it to anybody. You don't have to prove it to anybody. You are the high priestess. I mean, hello. Somebody wants to make you feel bad for what you want to manifest, so you're not going to be sharing it anymore. You are just going to be coming out with the surprise, the goodies, yes, your goodies. People are going to be like, oh my gosh, I don't know what they're up to. And then you're going to come out with this extreme makeover, and it's going to feel like you made this grand entrance with a bow on. People are like, oh my gosh, I thought they were in Africa feeding, or doing whatever type of charity. They're going to think that you were somewhere else, and that's exactly what you want them to think. You are not telling anybody anything, and you are being very protective with the way that people can spy or pry into your life. We have the 6 of Wands. Get ready for your victory lap. You guys could be doing this extreme makeover, and you're going to be looking real good. You're going to be looking real good. There are things that you wanted for your life, your body, your soul. Just, it's exciting. All of the things that you thought maybe you would never have, maybe you were reaching too far. You're not reaching too far. You are on the money. You're like, maybe I can't get that surgery. Maybe I can't get that house. Maybe my friends are right. They would get it in a heartbeat if it was given. I can't. Your creative abilities are about to be heightened. So if you were feeling bored, bored in the house, bored, you are going to be spicing things up. Not because you have to, but because you want to. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people that are going to want to sign contracts with you. They're going to want to work with you, and now you're going to have your choice. Like, who do I want to work with? Let me think. Okay. I feel like it's going to be something online that you're doing. Something that you're doing on social media or online is going to be taking off, or you will be in the public eye. Okay, so I'm going to pull out my favorite deck. House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones. Let's see. Is there anything else? Whoa. That we need. Cersei Lannister. Somebody thinks that they're so conniving. Sinister. Diabolical. Somebody that's diabolical or sinister is going to be getting theirs. Okay, they're going to be getting theirs. Brienne of Tarth is a warrior. They made her a knight. She is not the one. She is not the one. But even Brienne of Tarth still needs somebody to be loyal to her. So, you know, these two weren't besties. This little chick over here was hooking up with her brother, but this girl also hooked up with her brother. That's tea. Anyways, I forgot what I was going to say because I wanted to gossip for a second. Brienne of Tarth was a good friend, a fighter, and still needed somebody to be loyal to her. And that was her brother. I wish there were guys in the deck. Like, come on. Because that would be awesome. I'm just going to make my own freaking Game of Thrones deck. Freaking A. But yeah, even the most lonely hermit needs a loyal friend, needs a loyal companion. Helena Targaryen, the eccentric. She can weave things and see things that are going to happen before they happen. I told you guys, you see things before they happen. So you'll be saying things or tuning in or channeling, and you don't even realize that you're doing that. And people are going to be like, do you even understand how spot on you are? And you're going to be like, what? I was just talking. I don't even know. I kind of like blacked out for a second. That is how she is. That's exactly how Helena is. She just be saying things and it's like riddle and rhymes, and people are like, don't listen to her. What? But she's always spot on. She's always right. So listen to the people that believe in your gifts, that believe in your abilities, and they're like, whoa. And then hear the people that do not believe in your gifts. They do not believe in your abilities, and they're looking for a way to send a low blow. They're not going to be hitting the same. They're not going to be hitting the same. Shay the Oathbreaker. Shay the Oathbreaker. So Tyrion Lannister, her other brother, this was his lover, Shay. And in the end, okay, she was loyal, and in the end, she slept with his dad to like get back at him and told all his secrets. And it broke his heart. So he unalived both of them while they were in the same bed. So she is the oath breaker. Some of these people act like, I'm so loyal, boopity boopity boop, but they're not. They are not. They have ulterior motives. So people are going to be showing you, again, their true colors. You're going to think, oh my gosh, they're so positive, they're so uplifting, they're going to be lifting me up. You're You're like, oh yeah, this is why I don't have friends. Yeah. So you're ready for the happiness. You are going to be more witty, more funny, more of a comedian than ever. Really reading the signs. You're releasing rage. I'm hearing that song, I Miss the Rage. Okay. Last but not least, we have Miss Andrew. I can never say her name. We're going to say the voice. This is Mother of Dragon's bestie. Okay, her best friend. And who unalived her? Her. Because she was jealous. She was jealous. Your voice is still going to be heard no matter what. These people could run a circle. They could have a whole picnic. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who they try to bribe to the dark side to be on their side. In the end, they're going to get theirs. So really focus on the fact that the things that you knew, that you always knew would come to pass, are going to start unfolding. Predictions that you made, things that you said, they're all going to start unfolding to show you like, yes, you deserve these things, and yes, you were right. People always are also going to be telling you like, hey, what you said, it might seem so small to you, but it changed my life. Like it made me not doubt myself, or it made me feel better. You have the biggest way of helping people and you don't even see it. So you're really needing to tune out all the outside effery and this main janky plug that you need to rip out of the, because it's just going to get harder and harder and harder for you to be around said people. And a lot of these people, they're not willing to make the sacrifices that you make without being the martyr or the victim, if I'm even saying that right. They just want to keep hunting you. This witch hunt. Now, if you guys are looking for an in-depth of the next 6 months after this lunar eclipse, I recently posted on Patreon your personal lunar eclipse season and the next 6 months blunt. And in that, I try to do kind of like Game of Thrones theme. We had a crown for pile number 1. We had this iconic Mother of Dragons looking seahorse, like her on a seahorse type of moment. And then I found dragon eggs. And I do those podcast style. And I found fire to put the dragon eggs on. So if you were looking for exclusive content that is ad-free, it is only $11.11 a month. And you can cancel anytime. There are over 200 messages on there. I've had my Patreon for, I feel like almost 3 years. Don't quote me. I don't know, a while. And so there's a lot of content on there, and it's a great price. But yeah, you guys are figuring out who the snakes are, and they might be really loud. They might seem like loud, proud, and in charge, but they're in fact dealing with their own things. They're not telling the whole truth. The whole truth of it. You are on the money. What you're clocking, it might seem small to you. Like, well, I don't know for certain. Maybe I'm just judging them. No, those things are true. That it will be shown to you. The big janky cord that you don't need electrocuting you, the zippity zap, that is also going to be made apparent because every time you stay in that environment, it's just getting harder and harder. It's like sludge. It's that this environment, these people are rejecting you. You're just like, I'm not feeling it. It's getting worse and worse. Listen to the nudge. Listen to the feeling. Listen to the signs. Listen to the synchronicities. Replay the past if you need to remind yourself, oh, I've been through something similar. I think I know what's next. And I feel like in replaying the past, it's to show you can release this, you can let go of this, even though it at one time had your heart and you loved it. You're over it. You're taking back control. There is a reason why your standards are high. Affirm it below. There is a reason why my standards are high. Like, you're done being hunted. You're done with this witch hunt. You might need to look back at old photos, especially if you were watching this to date. You guys need to look back at 2006. This time of 2006, not a really, really, really long time ago. But if you can go back that far, it will kind of show you what you're preparing for, like what you're gearing up for. Like, this is a big deal. It's a really big deal. You're going to start doing things just for specifically you, for no one else. And anybody that comes at you sideways, they are playing with fire. You know what it was like when you were a bad person or when you were a different person. Nothing could faze you. And then when you wanted to be good and when you wanted to change your life and you went through this awakening, you're like, oh, I don't play with fire anymore. Because anytime you did, you got burned 10 times faster. These people will eventually want to change their lives. When that is, don't look at me, I don't know. We'll be here all day. But whenever that is, the sooner they go to dabble in the mess, in the effery, in the fire, they're going to be dealing with the same thing. They're going to be sadly disappointed they keep messing with you. I mean, how many times can you get burned and learn this lesson? But they just be doing it. They just be doing it. I'm also hearing, do not let family or friends make you feel bad for the things that you like, for the expensive taste that you have. There's a reason why you have high standards. So if there's certain things that you want and people are calling it tacky and gaudy and like, oh my gosh, why would you want that? Do not listen to them. You're the one taking the giant leap, believing in yourselves. If it was up to them, you'd be under a rock, doing nothing. So we ain't asking them. We're not asking them anything. We have Pretty Woman. I'm sure everybody that first met her was like, okay, she's cute, but, you know, she's walking Hollywood Boulevard, to each their own. And then she became what? Someone with very expensive taste. She raised her standards. You are going through an extreme makeover. You're going to start keeping the things that you really desire, things you know that are going to come to pass, to yourself. And everybody else can just watch. There are a lot of people impressed by you, but your enemies are growing restless or tired and trying to figure out how you just do it all. All right, can I have one more? You guys could be clairaudient. There's a lot about sound, music. You could be listening to different music right now because of this voice activation. You could read music, write music, sing. I was listening to, I think it was Kino Tarot, and she was talking about G sharp. Oh, I can't remember what reading it was. Love her content. And she was talking about G sharp and it having to do with a voice activation or the throat chakra. I was like, what? That's so cool. So yeah, don't fear using your voice for what you want, for standing on business, for your prayer. Your taste is changing. You're going to keep up the good work. Last but not least, you are a star. I love you guys so much. And we're all going to get through this together. You guys are not alone. Remember, these messages are timeless. Don't forget to drop your favorite affirmation down below. You guys can check out the links in the description box. Don't forget to smash the you-know-what. Hype up this video if you claim this message. And drop a star down below if you made it all the way to the very end. Because you are on the money. You are a star. This extreme makeover and all this attention, this victory lap, it's your moment. The signs are with you. The confirmations are with you. Your ancestors are with you. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah? Okay. This is such a big time. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. I was only going to, be here for a little bit, and then I ended up staying longer. But I can feel this restless energy, like you're excited, but you're like, oh, it's going to happen. I feel like you're going to be so relieved when you take care of this. whatever contract this is, just ripping it up, I feel like you're going to feel so much better. Okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you for being a part of my path, and thank you for letting me be a part of yours. I'm eternally grateful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.